Hello, and welcome to Tigerlily First Aid Training. In this video, we're going to discuss the correct first aid treatment for children suffering from diabetes. In particular, we're going to look at the causes of diabetes, the signs and symptoms to look out for in a diabetic emergency, and the correct first aid treatment. So, what exactly is diabetes? Well, it's a condition where the body does not produce enough insulin, which is the hormone the body produces to regulate its blood sugar levels. Some people that suffer from diabetes are dependent on injecting themselves with insulin to control their sugar levels, whilst others control their diabetic symptoms by following a strict diet. Either way, everyone with a diabetic condition should monitor their blood sugar levels frequently. Children with diabetes have to regulate the amount of sugar they eat to balance with the insulin injected. Exercise also has to be considered as this burns off sugar. If blood sugar levels drop dangerously low, a condition called hypoglycemia can develop. Hypoglycemia is extremely dangerous, and it is vital to recognise the symptoms of this as early as possible and to know the correct action to take. So, what are the signs and symptoms of hypoglycemia? Well, to start with, the condition can develop quickly. The child may also start acting in a strange or maybe aggressive way. They may be confused and unable to remember things. Their skin may be pale, cold and clammy. They may appear unsteady when they stand and have problems walking normally. They may be drowsier or slower to respond than normal. They may be breathing quite fast in a shallow way, and their pulse might also be faster than normal. So, how should we treat a child suffering from hypoglycemia? Well, the first thing to do is assess whether or not the child is responsive. If the child is unresponsive, their airway is key. So perform a primary survey, danger, response, airway, breathing, circulation, and ensure their airway is open and check their breathing. If they are breathing, place the child in the recovery position and call 999 or 112. If the child is responsive, you'll need to up their sugar level. So you can do this by giving them a sugary drink or something sweet to eat. The amount of sugar to provide is approximately 10 grams, which is the equivalent of 2 jelly babies or 1/3 of a can of Coke, or a small glass of fruit juice. Allow 15 minutes for the sugar you've given to them to take effect in the child's body. If their response improves, you can give them more to drink and some basic food such as biscuits or toast. If the child's response does not improve, call 999 or 112. If the child drifts into unresponsiveness, ensure their airway is open and check breathing. Place them in the recovery position and wait for the emergency services to arrive. Don't ever try to give an unresponsive child anything to eat or drink, as this may block their airway. Hypoglycemia can be particularly dangerous at night time, as evening insulin will still be working whilst the child is asleep and not eating. So take these factors into consideration. So, to recap, diabetes in children is the result of them not getting enough insulin to regulate their blood sugar levels. Diabetic emergencies arrive when the child develops hypoglycemia. This is when the child's blood sugar levels become too low. Hypoglycemia is a dangerous condition and can develop quickly with rapid deterioration. If a child with hypoglycemia is unresponsive, ensure their airway is open. Check their breathing and place them into the recovery position. If the child is responsive, give them a sugary drink or sweets and allow up to 15 minutes for the sugar to take effect. If there is still no improvement, call 999 or 112. That concludes our training video on first aid treatment for a diabetic emergency. I hope you have found the information useful. Thanks for watching.